Yeah, right as we hit play.
Sorry, I still had Instagram open. I apologize.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
I was looking for my notes of what we're going to talk about. But if you guys had to pick a stage name, what would your like stage name be?
I have one. I
What
don't
is
know
it?
if I even want to give it away.
Okay.
Because it's like kind of real.
Is it
and I
that-
don't
that
think
good?
I'll ever use it. But on the off chance that I do not want it to be taken.
Okay, well, do your second best then or something. Like, just throw one out there.
Uh,
You're good at this.
Brutalist.
Yeah. Would you have people call you that in your personal life? I would. If I had a stage name,
Yeah.
I'd be
Well,
like,
What would be your stage name?
The Red.
Zabrambi.
Nice. Yeah.
That's all I did with the first one too. I just swapped some letters around.
See, I'd be Lil Red, but Lil Red, right? But Red is spelled like READ.
Why?
I don't know. It's different. Lil Red.
It's also
then-
not great.
And I never said I was good at this, but I would still expect everybody to call me that.
It doesn't
in
do
my
well
personal
on
life.
paper. That's the problem.
Why? Because you can read it two ways.
Yes.
Is it Lil Reed? Hey, but come on. They both kind of have a ring to it. Lil Red, Lil Reed. It depends.
If you wanted to be Little Reed, just spell it with 2 E's.
Well, but it depends on if you're talking about me in the present tense or the past tense.
Oh, there we go. That would be awful if that's how English worked. Instead of having like past tense verbs, you use a noun in the past tense. How would that even work?
Don't even
Just be a nightmare.
Well, I can't even think of anything to say that.
Because
like,
contextually, it doesn't make sense. We don't have past tense nouns.
guys, let's watch the television. But then I watched the televised. Right? It was televised, and I watched it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just combining a noun and a verb.
Televised?
basically. Yeah.
Televised is a noun.
No, but
it's
you're
an
making-
adjective.
You're making the noun the verb.
Wait, isn't that kind of an adjective too?
Televised?
Yeah, televised is an adjective, or is that
If
a verb?
programming is televised? I think that's
Right,
a way
that's-
to
it's
describe
an adjective.
programming.
It's
you
an
know?
adjective.
It could be.
I think it
I
is.
think. Well, it can be more than one thing.
Can it?
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't know how because it's been a while since I've been in school.
Well,
but yes.
look at most words. Most of them have like a 1, 2, and 3 definition.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. That doesn't change their form, though. It's also a bad example.
Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
You remember Ni Hao Kai Lan?
That's kind of what I was
actually.
thinking.
Actually.
That
Wait,
is
is
what
that
taught
is that
me-
the little cat?
No.
Wait, I guess
That's
I
a
don't
human-
remember this.
Human child.
It was kind of like the.
Pull it up. I don't know who you're talking
It
about.
was kind of like Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, just for I believe it's.
What?
I don't remember if it was traditional Chinese or Mandarin. I don't know the difference.
Huh.
Though. I don't know enough to
Yeah.
know the difference.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't
it
know.
was basically Dora for like the Chinese language
For
Very cool.
Chinese or Mandarin.
Yes,
Mandarin is Chinese.
it's a form. Of
Ni hao
Chinese.
kai la. How do you know about that? Oh, it does seem familiar. I've seen it before.
Scroll down. I want to see if it's.
What about
like,
that?
Chinese or Mandarin?
What
Or
about
if they're the same and I'm conflating?
What about that one Oriental like cat cartoon?
I don't think Oriental's proper anymore.
I bet if you search it, it'll pull up.
It would.
What do you mean it's not proper? They live on the Orient. Isn't
You're
that-
saying the Orient isn't proper.
is it not?
No,
Oh God.
it's okay.
What am I
don't-
doing?
I don't think it's like it wasn't. I know that Orient was not intentionally racist, but the Orient isn't a place.
It is.
It's
though.
what they know. It's what people used to think was like Asia, but it was like a totally nebulous thing. And then it started to mean China, but it never officially meant China.
I thought the
If that makes
Orient
any
was
sense.
the continent of Asia.
No, I think it's just where the the settlers of the time thought that the most spices were. I think that's all it was. Like a very vague landmass, you know.
it's the Orient.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Is
think
that
that's a
is that
place.
offensive?
I don't think it's offensive. I think that it was not intentionally racist, but it has been used in it's just like saying like Asian instead of someone's actual ethnicity, right? Like it's not intentionally racist all the time, but it's also kind of
It's not grammatically correct. It's not PC.
not even that, it's reductive. That's what it is, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like I'm assuming, like I don't really give a shit, but I'm assuming that most like people from Canada wouldn't want to be called North Americans or Americans just because they live on the continent of North America.
Motherfucker, I like being called American.
You're not technically incorrect, right? But
Right.
it's also just like
But
kind
that's
of
also
vague and
isn't that kind
nebulous.
of weird though? Yeah, that's kind of bizarre to think about. That like our country is called America, and we have North and South America, so we just claimed it all. So like
No, we didn't. We're the United States of America.
right.
That's the thing, right?
Oh, that makes sense. The
Oh,
United States
God.
of America, but we claim Americans. Listen, geography's not my strong suit. We all know
or
this.
grammar.
Shut up.
Or
but like
I don't even know if it's being PC or just
See-
being inoffensive in
well,
general.
because it's like equating that, like, because like taking that same logic of like, no, it's rude to call people Asians, but then it would be rude to call us Americans because, right, like we're the United States of America. What would you call us if we didn't go by Americans? The U.S. Atrolites? I don't know.
USA Aarons.
Shut up.
It's really bad.
I don't know. What would you call us? The English? No, that doesn't work.
Statesians.
United Stadians.
Statites.
Uh,
Because I stay tight, motherfucker.
Haha. Got him.
I do not know, but yes,
Nice.
refrain from saying Orient. I think it's just
I've never said it.
outdated.
I've literally never said it until
Why?
just
Why
now.
would you choose to do it live on the internet?
Because that's when I do my best work.
Mm.
This might be questionable.
Yeah, we're gonna play a game in the future. I think it'll be called slur or word that sounds like a slur.
And by future, we're going to do it right now.
pull up the list, Wyatt. All right.
No, we'll have to devise that list.
Scroll down on Ni Hao Kai Lan. I think you might have, and I wasn't looking. Mandarin Chinese.
Yeah, but search Chinese cat cartoon. Search it just like that. I don't know if it's Chinese, but I'm pretty sure it's like it was very I don't know, classic Chinese. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what the difference is. I know that there are slight differences in the Chinese
What are
language.
you doing? What are you searching?
Mandarin.
No, that's not what I told you to. Are you listening to me? Why are you doing Mandarin
Or
cat?
Mandarin?
I told you to search Chinese cat cartoon. I'm telling you.
It might have been a character on Ni Hao Kai Lan.
See, this is your problem, Wyatt. When we tell you to, that
Sagwa.
one, Sagwa. Yeah, that's the bitch. No, that's not right. She's not a dog. But yeah,
That wasn't
So
good.
so he's correct about
nice.
cats and dogs, but he's not correct.
Hey, say what you will about Josh. He knows
About.
a bitch when he sees one.
Yes, I do. Hey,
Got him. There we go. I cleaned it up for you. Wyatt.
But
You're welcome.
this is your problem, Wyatt.
did.
Like I tell you to Google something, and then you take creative liberties, and it's like, no, just Google.
Dude, Google
what I
Chinese
said.
cat. Mandarin cat TV show thing that was
Why?
on television at one point in the future past. I didn't even mean to say future. That just worked its way into
That
the
just
sentence.
worked. That
I
just
started
happened.
taking creative liberties too.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
embodying Wyatt.
Sometimes, listen, I support you taking the creative liberties because I love that about you. But time and place.
Yep.
Time and place.
You are a very nonlinear thinker. Sometimes just do what we
Yeah,
say,
just
ask.
yeah, just no. Yeah.
I'm not looking at Josh the rest of the podcast.
What?
Wow.
Why?
I tease.
I make him nervous. Do I make you Randy?
Oh, you make me all blushy.
Yeah, that's Randy.
Make his pee-pee blush.
Yeah. Nice.
Why were
Does
you
it-
also giving him the Italian fingers whenever you were you were telling him that he takes
He
creative
knows I'm
liberties?
Italian.
You were like, Wyatt, sometimes I ask you to do things, okay, and you don't do them.
And you just don't do them.
Tell me why, Wyatt.
Tell
please.
me why. Because I'm talking to you like my cousin Polly, okay?
Polly.
Polly.
Like
Is
Polly
that
Shore?
Wait, so would that be offensive too? Polly Shore. Wait, I know the name, but who is Polly Shore?
Or Polly D.
Polly D.
Polly D's from the
Nuts.
Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Polly Shore, ironically, is not from the Jersey Shore.
Huh.
That's
Oh yeah, Polly D. He's got the
look
he's
up
got
a
the
picture
tall-
of Polly Shore.
He's got the tall hair, right?
Polly Shore or Polly D?
Polly Shore. Do they both have tall hair?
Probably.
Oh my
At
god.
one point they might have. They were around during the time of the tall hair.
I
That's
have
Polly Shore.
no idea who he is.
Scroll down.
I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever seen him in
He's in
anything. He
movies.
looks rough. Why would they choose that?
I said scroll down. There were images on the last page. Thank you.
See,
He was in older movies, like in the 90s.
yeah, because he looks.
Oh, and he was
old.
in the Pinocchio movie where Pinocchio talked like that. Father, I want to be free.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that was done in 2021.
Yeah, that was a
I
post-COVID
missed
movie.
this. I missed that.
I'll have to show you the trailer.
Yeah.
For anyone interested, in doing some pod research, look up Pinocchio, a true story.
2021.
Yes.
You'll know you got the right one because it's released in 2021.
I think Pauly Shore was actually Pinocchio in that movie.
I'd imagine so. Like, how do you hire Pauly Shore and not make them the star of the show? Like, he's very sought after.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. But look, he even has like a show called Pauly Shore is Dead.
That's a movie.
It's probably a documentary. Speaking of documentaries,
No, it's like an art film where he just lies on the ground
and it's just for 2
pretending to be
hours.
dead for
Just for 2 hours.
Exactly.
Right. Or maybe it's a documentary like where he's like, this is what it's like to be dead, and like he goes to the morgue for like 5 days and then goes and gets embalmed.
I would like to be embalmed.
I don't think you do. I don't think you would.
I don't know what the process is.
It's awful. Like they suck out your insides and like suck out your blood and like take out all your guts and shit.
I don't like having those things.
Oh.
Like whenever I think about how your intestines are never sitting still in your body and they're always kind of wriggling around. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I've heard
They're
about
like
that.
a writhing mass.
Like, yeah, because I heard a fact, or I don't know if it's a fact, but like
You
I
heard
heard
something.
something one time where it said that like all of your like you have feelings on the insides and like on all of your organs and stuff, and they're always moving. And it's technically always painful, but your brain doesn't recognizes it as like, hey, no, this isn't a problem. Like apparently, it's actually pretty painful to like digest food, but since our body's used to it, or our brain is like, yeah, that's not a problem. It's supposed to do that.
I do know that we have a lot of nerve endings that
Yeah.
we don't technically feel. I think one of the only places that we don't have nerve endings,
Yeah.
ironically, is the brain.
So I heard another thing that I don't know if it's true or not.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's about Teletubbies.
What was it?
So it's apparently like the way like I don't know if it's a theory or what the deal is, but it said that the Teletubbies, like the show, was inspired by a child's like mental hospital. And so there were apparently like
Definitely sounds fake.
Right.
Just because of all the theories that
Well,
go
just
around
wait.
the internet
Just
or the
wait.
creepypastas.
It gets worse. Well, because like so apparently like so they were all some crazy ass kids, right? And then they like had their toys and whatnot, and they were like the attendants or whatever, you know, like the caregivers,
The
caretakers,
orderlies?
Yeah. Well, would they be orderlies for children or they're caretakers? What would you
Depends
say?
on how unruly the kids get.
Oh, they were pretty unruly. Apparently, I'll spare the details.
I'm sure that there were actual doctors there as well, but I would say that like there are like orderlies watching them.
Sure.
That's what I
well,
would
so
say.
the orderlies came in and they were like taking the toys away because they were like misbehaving or something, I guess.
Sure.
And so they would just sit and they'd watch
Goring
TVs
each
all
other
day.
with the toys.
Well, just wait. So apparently they would just watch TV all day, and they were about to take the TVs away, and they knew they were going to take the TVs
So
away.
they cut someone
So-
open and hid it inside them?
Essentially, like, because what they would do is apparently they would like supposedly like swallow the toys or whatever, or like
so
put
someone
the,
tried to
hide
swallow
the toys.
TV?
Well, because the kids were smart crazy, okay? So, like, apparently they were like, yeah, we know that we can't hide the toy or the TV in our mouth because we don't have big enough mouths. So they were like, what we can do is we can hide it in our bellies. And they were like, we can just take all of our insides out and put the TV in. And so apparently the orderly walked in and found like four like disemboweled children trying to like hide a TV in their belly. And that hence the name Teletubbies.
I have bad news for you, Josh.
What is
That's
it?
definitely just a creepypasta.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, shocking, right?
Wow. But anyway, I saw that today and I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, wow. I think we all need to go on a technology detox. That's what I'm hearing.
Dude, I am hardly ever on technology lately.
Technology. I
am
hardly ever on technology.
Them
No,
technologies.
totally says the guy who we start the podcast with. I'm sorry I had my Instagram still open.
Hey, I'm so sorry that people want to send me things and I'm well liked. Wow. That was mean.
Yeah, that wasn't
That was
me.
rude.
God
You
dang.
didn't, you didn't have to be like that.
It's fine.
Wow.
He was.
My feelings are kind of hurt right now, Wyatt.
It's fine. That was good though. It was good. It was a good
Yeah,
little.
that was
little
great.
dig
That was a
there.
good little snicker.
Hit
you
a-
know,
hit a
I think
nerve.
there's some truth in that.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I think there was some truth there. Damn.
I think there's just a time and a place, you know.
And that was definitely the time and the place.
Although I,
I think-
don't know if Wyatt gave you much of a warning that he was going to hit the red button, so it's also partially on you to be the unbiased mediator in this situation.
Motherfucker, you know that he's not unbiased.
No, I'm unbiased.
No, you're fucking not. You guys are always against me. I
no,
feel
we're
like
not, right, Wyatt?
No, never against you.
yeah,
Thank
like
you.
I feel
I would
like,
never agree with a single thing Cameron said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. I feel like I'm the father in like a parental court, and you're like the mom, and you're like stealing the kid away, and you're like, okay, listen, this is exactly what you need to say, and the kid's like you're like a special kid. You know what I mean? Not like special, not as in like gifted. If you get what I'm saying.
If the judge asks, he beats you. Okay.
Exactly. See, it's like he does beat me all the time at checkers or whatever, and then you're like, he beats me all the time, and then it's like taken out of context.
Exactly.
Context. Stop poisoning Wyatt against me, okay?
Poisoning him
Yeah,
against
you are. You're filling his head with lies.
Sounds like something a manipulator would say. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're so staunchly defending yourself if you haven't done anything wrong.
You're well, you got me there.
Yeah. Better call Saul, more like better ring Cam.
Huh.
You should ring Cam. That's
no.
not as good of a name.
It's also you could get copyrighted for that
It would be close, yeah.
because ring cams.
Shoot Cameron a text.
Jump in the cannonball. Get it?
Oh.
Because it's cannonball. Anyway, Wyatt has something he wants to say.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
I
Oh
do.
yeah, wait. Just to complete the circle, your intestines are always wriggling around inside of you.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty gross, and I would be okay with not having internal organs.
But then
know.
you just shit right into your internal body. Like, what do you do with the rest of it? What are you gonna do for food, huh? I don't think you've thought about the logistics of what you're saying.
I have, and I've decided that the risk does not outweigh the reward.
Oh, I see. So the reward outweighs the risk. That was just a
by
weird,
Jove.
That was
he's
just
got it.
such a weird way to say that. Like, why would
Yeehaw.
you say it like that? The risk does not outweigh the reward.
That's just how I felt like saying it.
Okay.
Gotta keep it spicy, keep it jazzed,
Keep it jazzed.
keep it fresh.
Just like the next topic that Wyatt's going to bring up. Take it away, Wyatt.
Just like our today's sponsor.
Yeah, no. Today's sponsored. We are sponsored by...
Wait, I was gonna say hello. Wait, no, you can't say. Wait, it's not. You know the company that has the word fresh in the name,
Yeah.
right? It wouldn't be that company. But speaking of fresh, we're gonna talk about today's sponsor, and then
Goodbye, stale.
I was gonna say something
That's
similar.
good.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
uh-huh.
okay.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good segue. Goodbye, stale.
Right? Speaking
into
of saying goodbye to stale, today we're going to talk about something that's going to keep you fresh all day. And that's how we're going to do this. Ain't that right, Wyatt? What do we use?
I don't know.
Read your fucking thing that you wanted to talk about.
about.
Like, what do you mean?
Okay.
This is what you want to talk about.
Oh.
He's really good at continuing the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What episode are we on now, Wyatt?
I don't even
31.
know. Are we actually on 31?
We're recording
Yeah.
32 right now.
Holy fuck.
Now watch.
No,
something
that's not
happens,
true.
And yeah.
Hold the phone. Did we post 31?
Okay.
No, this is
He's
important.
looking.
No,
He's
go to the
looking.
segue. Look it up.
Oh my God, we are recording episode 32.
Yeah. Why would you doubt him? He's good with numbers. Most autistics are.
Statistics. Every day you remind me more and more of Zach Galifianakis' character off the fucking Hangover, bro.
I love how excited and happy he got about
He did make a little autistic noise. That's not what that is.
No. Side journey. My brother just got married.
Yes.
Congratulations. Which brother was it?
My older brother.
Have we met him?
No.
Hey,
Nobody's met
good
him.
job.
I didn't get his permission to say his name.
We never doubted you.
Nah, I
You know,
did. I did. I was like, bruh.
Well,
it's
whatever
my time.
Wyatt says, he speaks for the pod.
Proud
So,
of you.
Yep.
guess.
But
Way to overcome the odds.
family comes into weddings, and I noticed
Normally,
that
yes.
on my dad's side, they have the tendency to shoot autistic kids.
Wait,
them?
what?
Yeah,
Like with what?
no, instead of shooting blanks, they're shooting
like out their
autism.
dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like with an airsoft gun.
And
I
so I'm
was
sitting there, I'm
I was
sitting there
like,
looking
like
at
they hunt them for sport.
Yeah,
Like they
like they
sit
just-
the
It is
dogs on them
Texas.
like
no,
they're
they
hunting
just like
foxes.
they just like sit in the mall and they're like people watching. They're like, oh, I bet you that one's autistic.
No, I'm thinking like bow and arrow.
I was thinking like a BB gun, and they're just like, or like a rubber band. They just shoot it with a rubber band.
It's almost worse.
Is
No.
it? I don't think so.
They shoot autistic children out their willies.
out of their
Yeah.
out of their genitalia.
At what point are you guys just gonna stop?
Well,
Well, dude,
I'm
he
looking at
just
all-
got married.
Yeah.
There's no stopping
Nah,
him.
there's
This
no
bloodline needs
Yep.
to be
Needs to
dude,
be eradicated.
eliminated.
So-
and then
You know how like dad bots were a thing? Maybe like
autistic bots.
yeah, exactly. Or like they're like the new thing. You know,
What does that even mean?
they're cute. They're like a puppy.
Autistic bods.
Like, well,
Or just
it
autistic
wouldn't be an
people in
autistic
general?
bod. It would be like just, yeah, just autistic people. You know, they're like, oh, so cute. You know what I mean? And they're
Wow.
like, oh.
Don't fetishize autistic.
Have you
people.
seen Forrest
Awful.
Gump? I'm not the first one to do it.
Oh my god!
It was
That is
absolutely-
kind of what's happening. In that movie.
Absolutely, it is, bro. Are you kidding me? It
It's
started from fucking Forrest
Yeah,
Gump.
Jenny's like, I'm so in love with this man because he's loyal like a fucking puppy.
Exactly.
Would
And if I didn't keep him alive, he would probably die.
be. Yeah, and if I no, that's not true. She's not around for the movie.
I've
At all.
So okay, I've never seen Forrest Gump.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, well
He's
thought
pretty
that was-
self-sufficient.
Well, he can run. I can tell you that.
Wow. You haven't seen a movie. You don't even know.
I've seen enough.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen those clips on like the YouTubes and like the Instagrams and the
YouTubes.
TikToks.
Are you fucking 80?
Maybe.
he could be.
I could be. Hey, thank you, Wyatt. Thank you for having my back for once. Oh my God, is this what it feels like?
No, he could also be autistic.
I'm not even
you know,
sure.
ageism is really a thing, Josh. You can't say stuff like that.
Okay, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Like he
Josh
just gave
says,
me.
if someone's ageist against a young person, just starts swinging on them. They're probably old.
Well-
if someone starts being ageist towards an old person, what are the old people going to do?
Fucking
Ageism
die.
isn't real.
You know, I was thinking
History is
about that today.
written by the winners.
Exactly,
Okay.
and I was thinking about that today.
Ageism isn't real.
So listen, I really don't like old people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are we getting too real on the pod?
Are we? Is that not okay to say? Like, am I?
Sounds-
Is that like an inappropriate thing to say? Like, who likes old people?
Okay. I will.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Wow. Do you like actively enjoy being around old people?
Yeah.
Some.
Some
I can say that I don't hate it. A lot of them smell.
they shake, and it makes me it makes me nervous.
We talked about this before.
You know what I mean?
I remember this conversation.
They remind me of like a little chihuahua. You know what I mean? Like,
We've had this conversation before.
We
I'm
have
pretty
had
sure
this.
on pod.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think we
because
have too.
you said they smell, and then I looked up why they smell, and it's like their skin's breaking down, and I was like,
they're
Yeah, they're
really
dying.
rotting.
Disgusting.
They're dying.
yeah.
And the thing is that like I just don't trust them. I think I've said that
You
before.
have said this so many times.
Have
don't
I
know if
said it
was
so many
on
times?
Pod. I've heard you say it.
You have
Yeah.
heard me say it. I don't trust them.
I don't trust anyone. Being old doesn't change it.
Oh, it definitely does. Like you
No.
don't get to that
doesn't
age
even
without
trust
like
me.
doing some bad things. Okay.
You can say that about any age. You can start doing bad things whenever you feel like.
Yeah, but the older you are, the more likelihood there is that you did more bad things.
not necessarily.
Oh, you know what?
Like statistically, you're not wrong.
Go. Why don't you go volunteer at an elderly home?
I'm
okay,
not
since
saying
you're like,
I like the olds either.
we clipped that. We got him.
I don't like the olds.
The olds.
Yeah, it's. I mean, okay.
They're just kind of annoying. You know.
I think that about most people.
Well, I know, but some more than
I
others.
know that about
This
most
is why
people.
Josh wasn't really about to say ageism isn't a thing, but he is absolutely ageist.
Listen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
Listen.
that's like a plantation owner saying that racism doesn't exist, bro. You don't own old people. I will concede that. So it's not a 1-to-1
Yeah.
example. But
Yeah, well, they wouldn't be very good on a plantation. They probably wouldn't be able to work very hard. You know what I mean?
please,
It'd be really slow and like.
God, tone the edge down tonight. Jesus. God.
You know, what I think it is.
Their skin is too thin. You cannot use physical punishment to reinforce things.
They roast in the sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a tomato, like
That's
a
what I was gonna say.
sun-dried
Well, no,
Like a
actually-
sun-dried tomato, like
Yeah.
a sun chip.
Can we move off this?
Yes.
Okay.
Old
yeah.
people are not my favorite,
with
though.
pleasure.
But also, I don't want to get old, right? Because everyone's like, oh, like you'll be old one day. Is it like respect your elder? I don't
Fuck
want to
them.
be.
Fuck them.
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
be.
be one of those kooky old bastards that come in. And I'm like, the government's against us. I just shit myself.
Not me. I
know
mean,
what
you could lose your mind before that, and not in a fun way.
But I think it's more fun to pretend like you've lost your mind.
But you
haven't actually
might not
lost your
have
mind.
control over that. You know,
Yeah,
could
you do.
develop early.
Dude,
onset
mental illness
Alzheimer's.
isn't a real thing.
God damn it. I hate you tonight. I am either going to cryogenically freeze myself, or
just die. I'm just gonna.
I'm just going
die.
to elect to die.
Yeah.
I'll just.
We need those suicide booths, from Futurama.
Those are real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy
they
shit!
Have,
How much do you
they're-
have to pay
well,
for that? It's just like your entire
your
life
insurance
savings.
might cover it.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, in certain countries, it's like a medical procedure.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How is?
Do you not know about this? Assisted suicide. It's a real thing.
What makes you think that I knew about that?
I'm shocked
Like,
that you don't. It
The
seems
fuck-
like
what do
something
you-
you know about.
Really?
Yeah, instead of watching about fucking Teletubby creepypastas, like a 6-year-old from the year 2002. It's like the equivalent.
Teletubby still
That is
on?
absolutely like the early 2000s equivalent of like a Five Nights at Freddy's creepypasta, just so you know.
I still kind of watch some stuff about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Every
There's
now
still some
and then I
interesting things.
go through the like retrospectives
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Shout
There's
out Matt
actually
Pat. You know who Matt
Oh.
Pat is?
good- Sure.
I like some game theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not
would.
into it?
You would.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Why?
It's not good.
It's great.
No.
I enjoy the shit out of that.
The old like FNAF timelines were entertaining,
Right.
but anything other than that, I can't.
Oh, I
can't
mean,
stand.
I agree. Like I don't like, but I enjoy it. Sometimes I just throw it on. Like,
Do you
and
hate
I like
watch?
I like his other theories. I don't watch his other channels, only Game Theory. Actually, that's not
Yeah,
true.
you're
I
not a
watch
big fan
Film
of-
Theory. I watch Film Theory.
God, that's worse.
Why?
It's worse.
That's what. That's like right up your alley. How do you not like that?
I don't like. I don't like watching other people's interpretations of movies because
What?
more often than not, I think they're silly.
Have you seen like what's his nuts? Fucking. Oh, what's his name? Shit, I can't think of it. Cosmonaut Variety Hour.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
he's alright.
He's great.
He seems like a cool guy.
You know what your problem
like his
is? I
content.
think you're an elitist. I think
I'm
I
not.
think you
I
care
just
only
don't-
about your opinion.
Pretty much.
Can you not can you not enjoy like other people's interpretations of
Hey,
things?
No.
Hey,
No, that's
Josh, I don't want to break this to you, but yeah, that is totally Cameron.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Also, kettle meat fucking pot. You're an elitist, he says. Okay.
Kettle meat fucking pot. What?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you just said.
He's rephrasing the term. It's like calling the kettle black. I'm autistic and I picked it up.
That's probably the only reason why you picked it up.
Thank you,
If any of our listeners like understood that, like, I have news for you.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
might be autistic.
Wait,
Wait, what do you mean? Like meat kettle black? What? Like you are an elitist. Let's be real.
Yes, talking
Absolutely.
to another elitist.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
That's kettle meat pot. That's what
Oh,
Yes.
when you said meat, I thought you meant like beef or something, or
Oh,
like
my
a
God.
steak. I pictured a steak,
But
I thought it was like a kettle made out of meat.
that's the thing, right? We might
Kettle
have
meat pot.
different views on things, but we are absolutely both elitists talking to each other. Yeah. But no, yeah. I absolutely. God. Okay. Let's see. How can I put this without sounding like an awful person?
You're not going to be able to.
I'm always down to hear about people's personal experiences and their opinions that are based on those personal experiences because everyone's life is shaped in such a different way from mine that it is at the minimum interesting. But because I also have my own biases and opinions, and while I am aware of them, I'm also just aware of the fact that I don't care about other people's opinions. Like, I tell everyone all the time, they're like, wow, you're such a good speaker. You could be a lawyer or you could be in politics. And I'm like, you wouldn't want that because you would hate me.
Yeah.
So I at least know enough about myself to acknowledge that. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just like, I'm basically like one of those like 60-year-old dudes that's kind of just cranky and giving up. Like what giving a fuck what people
Well,
think
and
about
actually,
them or like about other people's opinions because I don't care. Like I'm not
Right.
so much in my own echo chamber that I don't like take
Well-
other people's experience into account.
And you know what? You know
I'm
what?
just like, rarely does it change how I feel, because most of the time, God, this is going to sound so dickish, but I'm going to say it. I've probably already thought about that angle, because there are very few original opinions that I've heard about pretty much anything. And that's no one's fault.
I have all
most
the
people
originality. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
absolutely.
really good at that.
I'm really great at it.
Yep.
Yep.
Is there more to that statement, or was there a but coming, or
No, I'm just the best. I'm just very original and like great at like original content.
Although,
no,
that was it.
that was it.
Okay.
Pretty original.
So your brother got married by it,
Yeah. No, he has something else. Yeah, go ahead. Did you
and
finish
your
that thought?
family shoots autistics.
Yeah.
Out the balls.
Out the balls.
Out
No,
the
I'm just
balls.
like, so there is a chance that, I'm gonna
That
be
they-
shooting out autistics.
There's a chance, you think?
There's a chance.
No, there's a
That's
chance.
why Josh and I are going to do a fun little game we like to call surprise vasectomy.
Well, those are reversible, right? Aren't they reversible? Not
Depends
the way
on-
we do. The way we do it.
It depends on how bad you fuck them up.
But I was gonna say no. Wyatt, what there is there's a chance that you have somebody who's normal.
It's true. But you have to
Yeah.
do like the double recessives on both sides of the gene pool.
Exactly.
Like it's gonna be so rare. It's like you giving birth to like a fucking ginger with blue eyes. You know?
Well,
It'd
me
be so
giving
rare.
birth period paragraph would be like,
Period.
wait, a ginger with blue eyes?
Yeah, that's what he
Yes.
said. Those are two recessive genes.
It's actually quite possible.
Well, yeah, we're not saying it's not.
No.
possible.
I'm saying with
They
my
exist.
Actually, the odds
Oh.
of you giving birth out your dick hole are
Yeah,
about the
exactly.
same odds that
Odds.
you have to fucking give birth to a mentally well child.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
There
Just
we
kidding,
go.
That's so
There we
mean.
go.
I love you.
Me
Wyatt.
giving
Yeah.
birth out of my
And-
dick canal.
nice.
Dick
I
canal.
love that.
Take a fucking river float down the dick canal, bro.
Dick canal.
God, little inner tube journey.
Down the fallopian tube.
However your
Oh,
child
we've
turns
already-
out, even if it's real fucked up, we're gonna love him just the same
Josh isn't.
until he gets old.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
'cause
I don't
he's
know
gonna
what-
get
No,
old.
I'm gonna dislike him more when he's old. Like, listen. So,
That's
like,
what
Josh
I'm
is Josh is
saying.
gonna be one of those people that
We're on
when
the
he
same
turns like
page here.
okay.
Josh is gonna be one of those people when he turns 45. He's just gonna have like his brain frozen so that later on they can turn him into a robot so that he doesn't have to ever experience.
Would you guys do
being old.
that?
You know what? No.
Transition to. Oh well, yeah. But then
If there was like a guarantee, right? Which there
There's
would be no
never a
way to
guarantee.
empirically prove. So probably not, because if we were to like upload our consciousness or whatever, it could be like the Soma route or like the infinity pool
yeah.
route,
See, I was thinking.
where you're making a carbon copy, but
yeah.
it's not the same person.
Speaking
that
of
had
which,
lived experiences.
We watched
blah, blah,
Infinity
blah.
Pool the other day.
Yes, we did.
It was a little while ago, but it was good.
Yeah. Why I wasn't there for that?
Oh, you weren't there for that.
No, we watched it. With,
That's
Sunshine.
right. Yeah. Shout out Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah. No. Okay. If you don't want to watch it, I mean, it's worth a watch. I guess it was all right.
It is.
It definitely not like in my top like 100. I don't think. But
Possessor is better by
okay,
the same gentleman.
okay, so we need to watch that. But if you guys don't want to watch Infinity Pool, I can sum it up for you. Rich people bad.
Rich people bad.
Rich people bad.
Oh,
And can
actually,
anybody really disagree?
I can sum up another movie. This one I'll make you guys watch, so I won't go any more into detail about it.
Okay.
I watched Bodies recently.
I feel like I know what that
the
is.
one with the one with Skeet Davidson in it, bro.
Skeet Davidson. Like Pete Davidson?
Yes.
Oh, is that the one where they're in the party and it's like a murder mystery one?
Yeah, it's like the hurricane party where the power goes out. They're all like Gen Zers. Pete Davidson's
Hey,
there.
I don't like the way you said that. I'm a Gen Zer.
a Gen Zer.
Gen Zer.
But yeah, it was good.
Okay, I'm
Excuse
sure.
me.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was actually a very fresh murder mystery slasher movie.
Ah.
One of the freshest that I've ever seen.
You know what I just watched?
No fuck.
What?
Un momento.
What do you have to
I'm
say about
summing
this?
this movie up.
You just
in one
did.
sentence.
You already had like 12.
No, he was explaining.
I was giving you backstory because you're like, I don't know what that is.
We explained it. It's a
what
murder.
movie?
It's a Gen Zer murder mystery.
Pete Davidson.
That's
you.
your-
That's
your-
what you sound like.
That's your sentence. You
That's-
said it.
that's
It's a
literally
Gen
you right
Zer
now.
murder mystery that is fresh.
It is.
What else
And
do you need to describe?
So,
Oh my god.
Infinity Pool's synopsis is rich people suck.
Yes.
This one is for bodies. I
Right.
want to have this here for posterity so you can reflect on it whenever we watch the movie. The sentence synopsis for it is find better friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not for the reasons that you think.
Huh.
Yeah. And that's why it's fun. I just wanted to leave that there. That way it's out in the air, and then us from the future
Can either
are listening to
corroborate
this right now.
Yeah, time is a circle. Everything's happening all at once. It's a pain of existence, both because there are multiple levels, but also because it's painful.
I'm experiencing both everything and nothing and blah, blah,
simultaneously.
blah, blah, blah.
Anyway,
blah,
Wyatt.
Blah, blah. So we're going to watch that. We're going to watch
Yes,
that
we're
next.
gonna watch that. Okay, fantastic. Wyatt.
Pete Davidson. What movie is that? I don't remember. I think I've heard of that.
It's you.
You know,
That's what
I
you
feel
sound
like I feel like Pete Davidson's probably just got a massive dick.
I think women date him as a challenge.
You think so?
I think that they either that or like
Like,
a
I can
charity,
fix
like
him.
a charity.
They're
project.
like, I can
no,
fix
no, no,
him.
no, no, no. They don't like him. Like they're like it's like an endurance test. They're
Oh.
seeing how long they can
They're
stay
like,
with him.
yeah. Then they're all sitting around and they're just like, well, you only dated Pete Davidson for a month. I made it a whole 3 years.
Oh.
I don't think anybody made it 3 years.
I don't think so yet. He is probably a cool guy.
I feel like he's kind of a twat.
He looks like a weasel,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I don't know him
kind of look like a
personally. I
weasel
don't-
as
I don't-
well in a
yeah.
different way. So, like, I don't look like a meth weasel.
You look like
You
a
know?
gerbil with mange.
Ooh, mange.
Yeah.
I do have that deranged kind of look.
Yeah,
in
a
my
little
eye.
bit.
But
Safe search? What the fuck are you searching?
what was I gonna say?
Do you know what
yeah.
safe search is, Wyatt? He's turning it off, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
no,
Safe
it's
search
on.
is turning
It's
it off.
on.
He's about to turn it off. Why'd you turn it on? Oh, because he accidentally
did he?
casted to his girl's his girl's
The
TV,
tele.
and so he wants to make sure nothing inappropriate pulls up.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, Pete Davidson, come on the pod.
I'm sure they don't know. And it's Davidson. Why do you spell things wrong? 9 inches. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed? So how long is Pete Davidson's dick? 9 inches. That's what he told me it is, Pharaoh said on
Which,
the
according
Just
to
Cable.
Davidson, is nothing out of the ordinary. What does that mean? That's longer than average.
Yeah, I think the
By a
average
lot.
average in America is like
6.5.
Is it 6.5?
Yeah.
Has it gone up?
It's not my doing. I'll tell you that much.
I'm not attributing to that. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
Listen,
Listen,
I believe it's 6.5. Look up average penis size.
I thought it was like 5.
That was
5
like
point-
6.5.
I thought it was 5.2.
All I'm saying is that most women that you talk to prefer average to even sometimes below average dick.
Yeah, I've
So-
heard that.
so
But do you
having a
think they
big
say
dick-
that.
No, I legitimately think, based on what I've
Yeah,
heard,
'cause
that
I
it
hear
is
it's painful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I've
There's no
heard.
reason
I've
to
heard it's
lie
painful.
about that, Josh.
Yeah, see, look, you motherfuckers, 5.1 to 5.5. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
even better.
That's what I'm talking
Is this
about.
deflation? Is this what it feels like whenever money's worth more? Man, God, I feel like I could go to the
Fuck
store
yeah.
and buy apples for a nickel right now.
Yeah.
Get a gallon of gas for like 20 cents.
Let's go.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. See, I thought it was like, so just so you, for listeners at home, since we still don't have video, average penis size is 5.1 to 5.5.
That's what it
5.5
says.
inches.
Is
That's
that
what it says.
worldwide
Wait,
or
what was your
nationwide?
searches? No, that-
Worldwide.
oh,
not
that's
bad.
worldwide.
It's the
So
worldwide.
America. Average. What is the American average? 6 inches.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
still
Okay.
not 6.5. That's not bad.
Oh, and circumference as 5 inches? Circumference. That's not accurate.
That's not. Are you rocking like a fucking hydro flask down there?
Dude, that's like literally
that's like a solo cup.
That's like a can of Pozole. You know those cans?
That's kind of a niche.
Yeah, but
pretty
like
good,
you know what
yeah.
I'm talking about? Like that's straight up like those are big cans.
He uses a can of Pozole.
That's an
That-
interesting
that-
one.
that-
Instead of like
It's
pumpkin.
because he's used it for reference.
What other
He's over
can?
that big.
What other can can you find in the supermarket that's 5 inches wide?
Pumpkin.
No,
Very
they're
popular.
tiny.
There are large vats
No.
of pumpkin. that you
No.
can
Sure.
find. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Okay.
But there are like also just like average cans.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. Let's go to the grocery store and start holding things.
Yeah,
up
we're
to
gonna
our
need
dick.
to look and be like, is this 5
Just
inches?
walking around.
Yeah, just so that whenever the ladies ask, they have an instant visual. Because story time.
Oh,
Okay?
God.
I'm not gonna no doxing. This is going to be one that I have to be not
Uh.
necessarily careful about, but I don't want to dox anyone.
Okay.
But God, so really quick before we get off this subject, I don't see any good reason to date Pete Davidson. Is what I'm saying. I don't.
He's
know
not even
why.
that funny.
I don't know. Wow, that's a different conversation. But
Listen,
I don't understand.
You don't date him for his looks. What do you
I
date him
don't-
for?
I don't know. He must
A
be. He must be.
penis.
Must be funny.
It's his penis.
I don't think so.
It's his penis.
I think most women don't want that. Maybe they want it for bragging rights.
I think it depends on where you're at. I think in Hollywood and in that area, where does he live?
Probably L.A.
You think so?
I would assume.
I feel like
It's
he- I
Cali.
feel like-
he was
I feel
dating
like
a Kardashian. He was dating Kim Kardashian.
He's the
So
type of
probably
guy.
Cali.
He's the type of guy that looks like he lives in Pennsylvania.
Ew.
You know
I
what?
think he's
Yeah.
from Staten Island,
Oh my God, where's that from?
New York.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shut up.
That's one of the main boroughs of New York City.
Don't make me feel bad about my
Geographical knowledge.
Yeah. Listen,
That's basic knowledge.
where does
though.
he come from? Where does Pete Davidson come
We're
from?
not looking at. We know where Staten Island is. Why?
Well, now we do.
No, look.
Where does he live? Search where does Pete Davidson live currently?
Well, I do want to see where he. You could put where was he born. You don't have to say where does he come from.
It
Like
says
he's
it
fucking
right there.
Cotton Eye
Looky,
Joe.
looky.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Michael
Just like
Pete
that.
Davidson
that
was
Cotton
born
Eye
in
Joe.
New York City, Staten Island.
Okay. Well, where does he live currently? Why did they say? Oh, because his dad died in September 11. That's right. Brooklyn.
Wait.
It says Brooklyn.
I think so. Or at least that's where he has a residence. You
I'm
know?
sure he has probably.
Rich
a
people
couple-
don't really live in their houses. You should know this. They're tax write-offs.
Where do you think they live?
Wherever they feel like.
No. Damn.
They got weird sex dungeons in LA that they can stay in.
You
Doesn't
think I
matter.
could stay there?
I've made some calls. They haven't ever like rang me back, so I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
we made some calls, and for some reason, all of them like say specifically, "You're not allowed."
Would you like to hear my story now?
Not really, but go ahead.
Oh, it's good. It's a goodie.
It better be good.
I might have told you this. This is good. I'll be very careful, just because I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Go ahead.
But back after my after one of my senior semesters in college, right?
You went to college?
I took college classes.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
God, I didn't realize that.
yeah. I believe you knew that at one point or
I
another.
probably
It also
did.
doesn't matter because
doesn't really
I
add
hated
anything
it. Yeah,
to
the
the
only
story.
thing that it enriched in my life was me getting to.
Doing some blow off of a hooker's ass. Is
Yeah,
that
and
where this is going?
No. I was like, I don't know. I got to chat with a bunch of people. That was fun.
Awesome.
But I did not really
Continue.
participate in the classes.
Continue your
I
story.
failed horribly
Continue your story.
because I did not care.
Yeah.
But like one of the last days, like after class was out, like completely for the summer, one of my instructors was like, "Fuck it, you're not my." We were super tight already, right?
Oh, the
I
professor?
did not have sex with this teacher. Also, that's
Was it
not where this
male?
is going. No,
Were they male?
it was a female.
Nice. Was
but-
she attractive? Was
Oh
she
my
like
God.
a hot? No,
This is
this
not a
these
hot
are
teacher
details
thing.
we
It doesn't
need to-
matter.
This is
No,
not a
we
hot
need to
teacher
know
thing.
this.
It's
We
not
need
a
to know
hot
this,
teacher thing.
Cameron.
Doesn't matter.
So she's not
we have
hot.
to- we have to.
That's not what I said.
Well, what,
We have to
I'm
know.
asking.
I will neither confirm
We
nor
need to
deny,
know.
Your Honor.
Okay, that means
I
she's
plead the
ugly.
fifth.
That means
I
she's
plead the fifth.
ugly.
That's not where this is going.
We
We're
I
tight.
still want to know.
We were
We need
homies.
to- we
That's
need
what
to-
matters.
We need an answer.
I
well,
want
you're
an
not. I
answer.
plead the fifth. You're not getting one.
Okay, so that means she's ugly.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going with she's ugly.
That's
everybody.
fine. You can believe what you want to. I'm pleading the fifth, Your Honor.
I think if she
I
was,
think
I feel like if she was a beautiful woman, you would say that she was attractive.
Or maybe I
because
just
maybe
don't
you just don't-
objectify women like you two. How
Oh,
about that?
yeah, we've seen your Twitter feed. Okay,
That's different,
yeah, sure.
and you wouldn't understand it.
yeah, whatever you say,
Yeah,
bud.
exactly. You don't go to the Mona Lisa to objectify her, okay?
I do.
Same
that bitch
thing.
got it going on.
Goddamn.
shit.
Okay.
You know.
So me and this instructor were tight.
Okay,
like
cool.
we were homies,
And
right?
she was very tight. Anyway,
Dude, I'm not gonna tell this. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave. I want to go. I'm gonna
I know you want to go. You're stuck.
just fucking just take off the headphones and walk out the door. So this
So
lady,
you-
no,
you and
no,
the
no,
professor
no,
tight.
No,
So-
let me,
so
let me,
the-
no. Oh my
I'm
God,
helping you
please.
get your train of thought.
No, I got that. You're not helping. You're not.
All right. I'm gonna summarize.
No,
You
no,
and
no,
the hot-
just
no,
stop. Oh
you-
my God, my brain is polluted. There's so much smog in my brain right now.
Okay, so you and this
I
lady
can't
were tight.
see straight.
This lady were tight.
Oh my God, we were homies, right?
Homies.
Like the entire semester,
Like,
right?
yeah.
But after
Ride or
classes
die.
were out, we were on campus. After classes were out, like they were out for the summer. She was like,
Mm.
"Fuck it, you're not my student anymore," right? See, that's
We're
why I
gonna
have
fuck.
to. That's why I have to preface. I already said that we didn't fuck.
Okay. Anyway,
Please, Josh.
well, at least not in this
reading
story.
comprehension skills.
They're
Just,
not
no,
in
just
this
in
story.
Just in general.
Okay.
Didn't fuck.
Didn't fuck. Sorry.
But she was like, so I've been texting this guy,
Ah.
right? And I was like, okay.
I think
tell
you
me
did
more.
tell me
Tell me
this
more. Tell
story.
me more. Right. And she was like, and he sent me a picture of his dick.
Nice.
Right. I was like, sick, awesome.
Was it
Right.
nice? Did you ask? Was
Well,
it good looking?
No, it was opposite.
do you want me to tell the goddamn story?
Listen, this is like a pop-up book. Your story is a pop-up book, and I am interacting with the pop-up.
Well, I would ask you to kindly stop.
He's pulling on the pop-up. No little strings.
Like the ones that have the pull tabs where they go wing.
Yeah,
wing,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, like a tampon.
Okay, we're not. I see what you're trying to do here. We're not
What am I
doing it.
trying to do?
You're trying to derail. Even
I'm
if
not
you don't
at
know,
all.
Even
I
if
am
it's
not
unintentional,
trying
you're
to
doing
derail
it.
at
You're
all.
psychically.
Am I?
I'm being assaulted
Am I-
right now.
am
I'm
I?
taking damage. God, fuck,
So-
God.
Hey, nice. You got a picture of a dick.
Yeah. So
Cool for you.
So she's like,
That's
send me a
great.
picture of a dick, right?
Yeah. Sweet.
Homie had a penis nearly the exact same, and I shit you not.
Did you
Like
s-
they held something up for perspective.
see
right?
it?
I did.
Nice.
It was the exact same size as a 24-ounce hydro flask in both length and girth.
What do you do with that?
I don't know, but I was horrified.
What do you do with
I
that?
was actually like distraught.
Are you
just
sure it
because-
wasn't like a trick of like perspectives?
No, because it was like up against, like it was putting pressure up against like his leg. Like he was holding it at like the very base of his dick, so you could see like the indent.
I like
There
to
was no trick of
imagine.
the light.
I like to imagine that he was using his dick to wedge it against his leg, and he's like using his dick to hold it. Do you think that's what happens if your boner doesn't go away after 4 hours when you take Viagra? It just inflates to the size of the hydro flask.
hydro flask.
Yep.
I don't think that's what happens. No.
Okay.
I don't know what does happen.
Your dick just probably falls off.
My dick fell off. Do you remember that? That's a good reference, a timely reference.
No, I don't.
Remember that?
Remember.
Okay, it doesn't matter. For everyone that gets that, shout out. Hey, what's up? You remember
dick
Vine?
fuck up.
Remember Vine? Thank you.
Ugh.
Anyway, yeah, scary penis.
Great
she was
story.
horrified. She was like,
Yeah.
I could be split in half, and I was like, yeah,
Oh,
probably.
Did she meet up with him?
I don't fucking know. It was like I said, it was one of the last days of like the
I
semester.
thought you said you guys were homies. You wouldn't ask. Be like, yo,
We were.
listen, I would be invested in that story, and I'd be like, yo, if you meet up, like, let me know how that went,
bro.
Like,
I was like,
like you have to prepare for that. Like, if you're a female and you're about to like go endure that, like, you have to prepare. It's gonna be like fucking.
I don't think there's
You know-
anything you can do to prepare for
Yeah,
that
no, I
either.
think there is.
Yeah, it's called
As
going
a
and
woman,
picking up
you
like
just-
3 bottles of Astroglide.
As a woman,
Uh,
you just know so much about the preparation
Listen,
that it takes to
Google-
take a hydro flask in your vagina.
Do you know how big 8 centimeters is?
Yes.
Yeah. So the vagina can dilate and get as big as 8 centimeters when
think
they
it's
they birth
10.
babies. Is it 10 centimeters?
So I'm
Regardless, 10 is bigger than 8, and that's huge. Okay? Listen.
I'm listening.
You can fit a lot up there.
Doesn't
I've
mean
seen-
that it's not painful.
Oh, I'm sure it's not, but you can prepare for it. Like, they make dildos the size of fucking Mount Rushmore.
It's a good
we
one.
had a conversation at work with a coworker, and he said,
Is this an HR appropriate conversation?
Oh,
Nope.
Are any of them?
Far
Are
from
any of
Or
them?
any-
I'm reporting you guys.
Never.
That's okay.
But he said there was a store in his hometown that he grew up called Anything But Penis is the name of it.
Huh, I wonder who
And
said this.
everybody was just like, it's got to be like the pocket vaginas or the pocket pussies.
It literally
and he
says
says-
penis. Oh, anything but penis.
Yeah, that was the name of
Unless
it.
it's anything butt penis.
Yeah,
Butt
No,
penis.
no,
Dick
no, no.
butt.
No,
Go
no.
ahead.
He said it was anything but human penises.
Oh, God, it was Bad
And
Dragon.
No, it's like
He
the
says there's like
horse
horse
cocks that we talked about.
cocks and
Yeah.
stuff like that. He says, and you could pick like different breeds of dogs.
That's awful. That's disgusting.
You
Can
can't
we just
see my face right now, but it's just like I ate a battery acid covered lemon.
like listen? Here's the thing with that. What if we flipped it and made like animal vaginas and went to fuck them?
That's all I'm saying. Double standard.
Yeah. Where's my shit?
Raccoon pussy.
Yeah, bro. We should do that.
That's actually such a good idea.
That's so good.
Like, kind of unironically.
Absolutely
a good idea.
it is.
Because, listen, y'all want to talk about how fucking weird it is that you want to put a horse cock all up in you. I don't care if it's made of rubber or not. What if I want to know what the insides of a dog's butthole feels like?
I
And then
hate
you
that.
guys get weird about it.
and then you guys get weird.
Yeah,
What?
it's like the Joker bit where it's like
everybody expects to get fucked by a
Yeah,
horse
yeah,
cock.
ladies want to shove a horse cock up their ass, and no one bats an eye. But as soon as I want to fuck a dog in the ass, everyone loses their minds.
Absolutely, yes.
Have you heard the Blink-182 song about fucking a dog in the ass?
I think you've shown it to me.
It's quite beautiful.
yeah,
it
it's
is
so bizarre.
Yeah, they probably made that whenever they were like our age too. Which
I
is so
fucking
silly.
love that.
Think about they
I
were just
love that.
fucking
They were
around
probably
with it.
younger.
and they recorded that. Like they took the time out of their day to record
And like,
that and
do you
put
think
it out.
like because they had to pay to use that like studio to record
Maybe
that?
not because
You don't
like,
think so?
There was home technology or like they might have had their own studio at that point. I don't
you
know whenever
think-
it came out in their career, but
Hmm.
50-50.
I don't know.
Like it would be.
Do you
Funny
think
to-
they were well off? Like, do you think they were well off enough to like growing up to have that equipment at home though? Do you think they lived in the suburbs? I
I
feel
think
like
they grew up in Cali.
I feel like
which
I
is
feel like
automatically like you have to kind of be like
be
upper
well
middle
off.
class.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like the band Blink-182. I just feel like listening to their music, they're like, my life's so hard, you know. But they're like,
they're white emo boys in the mid '90s. That was kind of the thing,
right? Like they say that, but then it's like, I didn't have a Rolls Royce growing up, or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I think that well, it was mostly like emotional bullshit. It wasn't like, oh, I grew up having no money. You know, it was just like, where are you? You know,
Yeah,
and I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Trying not to peek the microphone, but also trying to do my best
We were
Tom
good.
DeLonge.
Is that the singer?
Yeah, Tom DeLonge. What a good last
That's a
name. He
great
could be in
name.
porn.
Well,
Tom DeLonge.
Dom DeLong.
Or
I will fuck you now with my horse cock.
see,
See,
double standard.
fucking standard.
That's all I'm
What
saying.
what if a girl walks in and she's like, "You ready to fuck this horse pussy?"
This hussy?
God, that's so fucking funny to me.
I'm just gonna defer to what Hulk Hogan said back in the day.
What did he say?
Hole's a hole, brother.
Oh my god,
I don't know if he really said that.
I feel like
I can't
that's-
attribute that.
I
to
feel
him.
like that's something he would say.
I also am too afraid to Google that one.
Why it's not?
I'm horrified. I'm glad Safe Search is on for this one.
That's what I was gonna say. Safe
that's
search
why-
is my friend tonight.
But yeah, no. I do believe that we have just discovered something very interesting. You know, it is like we just took the old joke of like the dude that wants the Fuckmaster 3000 pocket pussy, right? And how a woman can get like a 30-inch dildo and no one freaks out about it, and then as soon
Yeah.
as he wants the like additional vibration, the gluck gluck
Yeah.
features, right? Everyone freaks out and he's
Yeah.
a creep. We just took that a step further.
I think we did.
We did,
I'm
and I
glad we
love
did
it.
that.
Yeah, because
Oh, it's Eric Andre, by the way. A hole's a hole has always been my motto. Wait, just because you add
is that
brother at
okay?
the end,
Okay, but is that like
him
like
quoting
a,
somebody else,
or like a clickhole article? Because that looks like a clickhole quote, you know, like a satirical thing.
why did Eric say a hole's a hole is always my motto? What did he mean by that?
don't
Unwrapping Eric Andre, Hulk Hogan wife. Is Hulk Hogan
Hulk
married?
Hogan.
Shut up.
It's not, no, not you. That's not why it's spelled it.
I just realized.
A hole in a hole. Also, not what I said. It's okay. It's
It
okay.
doesn't matter. Yeah, it's okay.
Someone said it.
Somebody
I don't
said
know
it.
where it came
It
from.
was Eric Andre, apparently, according
That's-
to Google.
Yeah,
That
that's the
sounds like
best-
something he would say.
It does.
But there's not much that Eric Andre wouldn't say. We need to do that. Let's start recording videos where we do crazy shit like that. We live in too small of a town.
And it's also only funny sometimes, you know, because I think Eric Andre is very good at it, but I think that if we were to do something like
He's an
that,
ugly motherfucker, by the way.
Eric
I'm sorry.
Andre?
Yeah, he is
oh
ugly,
my
bro.
god, why are you on this weird tirade against everyone?
What do you
tonight?
mean?
I
Like,
think
dude,
you
look
might
at that
just-
picture.
Like, I actually know this about you, but you're making it sound like you don't like people very much.
oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah. I don't
thinly
like people
veiled.
very much.
Thinly veiled.
But dude, no, I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
maybe 50-50. But yeah, no, I'm not going to comment on it. I'll plead the fifth on this one as well.
you're so nice. I mean, that's bullshit.
But listen, bro, people wouldn't like me in politics or in law. That's all I'm saying. But fuck, I lost my train of thought. This is great podcast.
Well, you said I'm on a tirade against people.
No, that's different.
What's
Oh yeah,
tirade?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think that Eric Andre is very funny.
Yeah, no, I
But-
think he's hilarious.
His format is very hard to adapt, and I
Right.
don't know. And it would be very hard for me to not look at myself critically because I don't compare myself to like other artists, comedians, right?
Huh.
Even though I'm neither of those things, so of course I don't compare myself to those people.
Yeah, you're not even funny.
I'm not an artist, not a comedian, but I think that I would just kind of look at content like that we did, and I would be like, but Eric Andre like did this better, you know?
Exactly.
Because
That's
like
definitely his
Impractical
niche
Jokers
is good.
stuff, we talked about this. That format is very adaptable, I think, because
because it's so easy to do. Just go
more or less. I think easy is very relative, right? Because
It's easier.
but also everyone thinks that it's easy. But I feel like most people that would end up doing it would just be a dick, right?
Right.
Or like raunchy for no
They
reason.
wouldn't be able to.
They wouldn't
deliver
capture
it.
the magic.
They
but
wouldn't be
their
able to-
format is just more easily adaptable,
Right.
right? Where they're more flexible with what they do. Whereas Eric Andre, like his bits are so specific, and it would be very hard to come up with stuff as comedically tight as his.
Right.
That's it.
No, sure. One thing I will say about Eric Andre is, like, did you see that they're coming out with a new season? He's coming out with a new season.
Is he?
Yeah, and
I don't keep
there's-
up with him.
Well, I just saw it like the other day, and like there's a moment where he's like naked, and bro, dude's been hitting the gym. He's looking
He
great.
looks good.
Yeah, he looks good. Just not like neck up.
Damn.
Listen, that's what you call in the biz a brown bag special.
Or a butterface.
Face down, ass up.